Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a fall wreath using all Dollar Tree items. I got my mesh. I haven't opened those, but I got like 4 different meshes. A square frame, pipe cleaners. You're going to need your scissors. You're going to need a ruler or some sort of cutting because we got to cut our mesh. So, and then I have some foliage to put in there and a sign. All of these come from the Dollar Tree. Okay, so we're going to start by cutting our mesh, and I have a mat on my desk, but I didn't bring it out. So we're going to do it 20 inches. So 12. So we're going to do 20 inches. Okay, you can measure whatever you have. So okay, so I'm going to pause and I'm going to go ahead and cut. I'm going to layer this with this and maybe this. I'm going to go ahead and cut all of my mesh. I'm not sure how many rolls, but we are going to place them on the middle all the way around. So may not take too much. It's my first time making one, so we'll learn together. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna cut all of my mesh 20 inches. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. So I have all of my cut. I have like 3 different ones. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, and one of them made a mess. That's that white stuff on it. Made a mess. Okay. My cats will eat that. Okay, get that out of the way. I still have one left. I may have to do it. All right, for the pipe cleaners, I'm going to take and I'm going to cut them in half. Unless you need a whole one. But I don't think so. But it's up to you. I'm going to cut mine in half. And then I'm going to start. Sorry, it's such a bad angle for you to see. So let me put you right here. Okay. So we are going to start over here and we are going to do the middle. And then I'm just going to put the pipe cleaner on and just twist it. And then I'll start, because you're gonna layer these. So we're gonna take and we're gonna scrunch it. So you have it out long ways. And then we're going to scrunch it. It'll scrunch right. This is so flimsy. Okay, scrunch it. Kind of make like a bow. And then we're going to put it on here. And we are going to wrap the pipe cleaner around it. Let's see if you can see that you have your first one, okay? And then I'm gonna take another, and you can layer these however you want. We'll take this one. It's the one that made the mess. And then I am going to scrunch it just like so. Let me try it this way. Let me scrunch it this way. It is making a mess, and you're just gonna scrunch it. Okay. And you're gonna do the same thing. Mess. Got glitter on it too. Okay. And then I'm just gonna place it on top of this one. And I am going to use the same pipe cleaner. And I am going to tighten it and twist it. Okay. And then there's your first fluff. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go around the whole entire middle piece. Okay. I think sinuses today. All right, I think I'm gonna do all of the corners the same and then do the middle a little different, not sure. So again, pipe cleaner. Okay. And then one of these. Okay, and then again, we're just gonna scrunch it like this. Okay. We are going to place it in our pipe cleaner. We're going to tie this one off. I'm just going to twist it, get it tight, and then twist it. Okay. And then, of course, you're going to have these out, but we're fixing to add another piece. So I'm going to take this. And then I'm just gonna scrunch it again. Okay. Mess. All right, and then we're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna place it. Sorry about that. It's my dryer. On here. And then we're going to tighten it, twist it, and twist it, and then there you go. And then you're going to fluff this out however you need it. Okay. This kind of takes over the, all right. Another pipe cleaner. Okay, remember I'm gonna do the four corners. Okay, we're at 2 corners left. Okay, we're gonna do right here. Go ahead and put our other pipe cleaner here. We'll try and not make it too long of a video. I know some people like to watch the whole thing or skip through. I'll try not to make it too long. Okay, so the same thing. Oh. My crafting has been taking over one whole bedroom and my kitchen counter. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing. Okay. And the pipe cleaner. We're gonna tighten and twist. Oh. Incorporating twist. Okay. And And of course you can always readjust. Okay. Here's the messy one. Same thing. Roll it up. Squinch it up. Okay. And again, we're going to put it in the middle. Tighten it and twist it. Okay. And then you're going to fluff it out however you want to do it. Okay. And we just got, there's three corners. Okay, 3 corners. And we got one more corner. My husband don't even ask anymore about the glitter. My son complains. He leaves here glitter all in his beard. That's what happens when you go to a crafter's house. Or anywhere with glitter. You're not going to leave non-glittered. There's glitter everywhere. I find glitter everywhere. Okay, the same with this one. Tighten and twist. Okay? And then of course you're going to okay, and you're gonna need multiple rolls because I think you only get, well actually 4, and I have one left, so you only get 5 cuts out of 1 roll of ribbon. Okay, so keep that in mind because it's only 3 yards, 6 inches times 3 yards. So you're not gonna get much, but it's $1, so you can get several rolls. Okay, roll this back. A messy one. I didn't think mesh could be so messy. And then that's in the middle. Okay. And you are going to tighten and twist. Okay. All right. And then, of course, you're gonna all right. So now we have our 4 corners. So we have, let's see what we have left. I don't know how many it's going to take. So let's put this aside. Don't need that. We have this pretty, I like this. This is so pretty. I have this. And then this is the same. And trust me, I struggled getting these little suckers open without cutting. All right, luckily me, that one just came off. So, yeah, this is the same. So I think I will use all of this for the middle. So I gotta cut this. So just bear with me a second. I should have done this live so we could chat. This one's kind of messed up. And I will tell you, the Dollar Tree is stepping up. They're getting some pretty pretty good crafting stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I like going into I like my Dollar Tree. Okay, look at there. All right, that one had a little more on it or something. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the middle. I am going, go ahead and cut my, cut a few. I try to get some to match. And whatever I don't use, we use these to clean our guns, so scissors. These work really well for the straws, the tumbler straw, all kind of. These are used. My husband uses them to clean his gun, and I use them for this. So, all right. I'm going to place one. And the good thing, you can slide it, but I'm going to go here. Let's try. And you can see how far you want to do it versus your spaces and all of that. Okay. So we're going to squunch it. Squunch, 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 squunch. And the same thing, we're going to do two. We're going to layer them. Okay, and so you can turn it, make it to your liking. Okay. All right, one more, and then I will put y'all on hold while I go all the way around, because I know you don't, I'm sure by now you get the idea. But I will do one side, and then I will, and you just place it in the middle. Place it in the middle. And this is where I'm saying you can use a whole pipe cleaner, or you can use half of one. Depends on what you want to use. It's up to you. Okay. Okay. And see, there's that. And you may want to scoot it in, but you'll know when you get them. You'll play around with it. If you're like me, you're never satisfied. Oh, it makes such a mess. Just so you know, this right here, if you get it, it makes a real big mess. It is the white things fall off. I don't need that for my cats, but it makes a mess. All right, so again, I'm probably not going to have enough. I may have some more different kind in the drawer from last year. Yeah, because I may not have enough. But you can do it shorter, but I found that 20 inches is just enough to make, oh, forgot to put my tie on, is just enough to make it good and poofy. Okay, scrunch, scrunch, middle, and then you're going to twist. Okay, I'll leave these sticking up where it don't get lost. Okay, and then one more piece. And just remember, you can add Wow. This piece was double. Oh, wait. That's why it looked weird. Not sure why that's on there, but that doesn't. I thought it looked funny. I don't even match. All right. Now we're gonna swatch. Okay. And trust me, all fall colors go together. My husband will come home from his trip and be like, oh, see, you done decorated more. But he doesn't mind. He lets me decorate as much as I want. Because he knows there's no point in arguing anyway. So I'm going to win on that point. Okay? Okay, so here's the bottom. And I know there's gaps. So we will work on that. I think I have a different... So I may have enough. I think I have enough to go put one. I'm going to go see what other kind of rolls I have. Be right back. So I had a lot. And as we know, this is what we just had. Got this last year. So, and then I got this pretty one. And then I've got actual ribbon. Solid. And then I got this pretty fall ribbon. So yeah, now I got a bunch of ideas. So, So I think I'll go around. I'm gonna do 2 of these since I got another. I don't know, it may not be the same. Let me open it up and see if it's the same. See if it'll slide off. All right, is this the same? Yes, that is the same. So I'm gonna cut this and I'm gonna do 2 on each side, okay? So I will be back once I get those done. Be right back. Okay, I got my sides. I got my done so far. Remember I did the leaves. I did 2 in the middle of each side and then I did the others. So now I think I am going to use ribbon to do like the direct center of each side. Okay, meaning in between here, in between here, in between all 3 sections. 4 kit count today. Again, we're going to put in the middle, tie in the middle. I'm sorry that you can't see, but you get the gist. You tie it in the middle, or okay, and then I got hair everywhere. Okay, and then we are going to. I have my template. I think we're still going to do. Let's do 24 or 20. I don't know why I keep saying 24, except for, of course, this isn't going to be as wide. Okay. This is ribbon. May not work, but it may. So let's see what we can do with it. Okay. Let's see how it scrunches. Kind of hard, but it's okay because this one will be a little bit more harder to scrunch, but I think it'll be fine. If we don't like it, then I got another roll of ribbon. If I could get your thoughts on it. But we're not live, are we? Where did I put the, here it is. Forgot to, where we put the pipe cleaner. I don't know that this will work very well, but let's see. Since it is so a lot smaller, yeah. Okay, so plan B. The ribbon doesn't work that great. Makes it too small, so no ribbon. So we're gonna go to this. Again, like I said, make sure you have enough mesh. I'll bring it with me. Oh, okay. I'm always struggling with something. All right. Get to my son's house, let his dogs out. They're going shrimping. Never done that. Of course, we live here on the coast, so shrimp is always very expensive. So anytime I can get some fresh shrimp, I love shrimp. So every time I know somebody goes shrimping, they'll bring me back some. Otherwise, I don't have any more hookup for shrimp. And I love some shrimp. And I don't know, did y'all know that shrimp is high in cholesterol? I love a lot of seafood. There's some stuff I don't eat, like mussels, clams, snail. I don't eat that stuff. I just do like the fish and the lobster. I do eat raw oysters. But Lord help if you get a fresh one. Whew. Yeah, a fresh one. You can't keep that thing from sliding down your throat. It's like, yeah, I gotcha. I'm gonna make you throw up. I've only gotten a hold of one, like straight out the water, fresh. For some reason, those are more, can't do those. I'm guessing it was fresh. That's what I was told because it was my first time eating them. I was visiting here. My brother lived here. Try some oysters, Kelly, he said. They'll be good, he said. They were until I got a hold of that one. I prefer them. I like them steamed. My husband steamed some because we were out doing some. Here they have what do they call it? A low country bowl. I'm from Georgia. I don't know what that was. It's like, what are you talking about? That's good too. I'm down here in Charleston, South Carolina. So, but I'm originally from Georgia. So a lot of their food, believe it or not, just a state over, a lot of their food, I'm like, what is that? Stuff they call hash? Down here, their barbecue is, in Georgia, our barbecue is ketchup based. So I've never tried vinegar or mustard based barbecue. It's all pulled pork. And then we have, of course, our crackling cornbread and our Brunswick stew. That's what we have when we have barbecue. And sometimes some fries with our barbecue. Here, when I was visiting, we went to a barbecue place and all they have is mustard based sauce or vinegar sauce. And then they have rice. And I was asking, I was like, what's the rice for? I didn't know. Never had rice with I was like, where's the cornbread? I forgot where I was at. I was like, where's the cornbread? Where's the Brunswick stew? Their Brunswick stew and my version of Brunswick stew, not the same. I'm about to redo that and put not the same. So it's amazing how just, Georgia, South Carolina, how different they are in their foods. Just, it's weird. And this hash stuff, I couldn't even tell you what's in it. It looks like poop. I don't know. I think that's what I think it's the hash or something that they eat with their breakfast here. Maybe hash. I don't know. To me, it looks like somebody threw it up. I don't know that I'm have enough to cook. Yeah. Yeah, no, not me on no. I'm learning, but And I don't know. Their laws here are different, which I'm sure, in every state. But did you know, I've learned a lot living here in Charleston. To work on the ambulance, so I met a lot of people. I actually met an actual rocket scientist. Yeah, we were taking him to the hospital, or taking him to the nursing home from the hospital, and we always like to be friendly, because, no elderly likes going to the, I'll have to redo that. No elderly likes going to the nursing home because they just, they think they're going to die. And, the family's not going to come see them. So we're in the elevator and we're in the room getting them ready and putting them on the ambulance. And we always ask, we always talk to them, so what did you do, just to talk to him, make him feel a little more comfortable. And he wouldn't answer, and his daughter was in the room, and she's like, oh, he's just a rocket scientist. And we're like, just. So we're talking to him, we get in the elevator. That man didn't have no dementia at that time. He's like, let me tell you. We're like, were you really? He's like, yeah, I was a rocket scientist. And he said, and now mind you, this man's he was 98 years old. Okay. I want to live that long. But he's like, yes, it's true. I'm a rocket scientist. He's like, but he's like, that job is not fun. He said, that is the most boring job in my life I have ever done. I was like, but it's so cool. You are a rocket. He's like, yeah. He's like, but it is so boring. He's like, it is very, I was like, wow. Right. And then I thought it was cool. I met, now, Charleston's famous for its first, I think you call them the brothel. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. When you have ladies of the night. Well, there was one lady here in Charleston she had the very first brothel, right? So I was taking her home from the hospital, And her son was waiting for her at downtown, and the houses downtown are just gorgeous, have a lot of history, right? So we're taking her, and her son, was a doctor, so he was obviously waiting there for us. And so she's like, "Do you know who I am?" And I'm like, "No, ma'am, other than what it says that your name is here." I said, I don't know who you are. I'm not from here, but I don't know who you are. And she's like, and we were at this point, my driver was backing up into her driveway, and she had like this 4-story house, and we were pulling up to the side, and it had buildings or apartments on the side. It had like 6 apartments, and you can tell, of course, obviously this house was like 200 years old. Oh my God, the houses in Charleston downtown, they're just beautiful. So she's like, "You see those buildings?" Well, obviously she couldn't see, but she knew. She's like, "You see those?" She's like, she made apartments downstairs, and most of the houses in Charleston are built up due to the water and the flooding, because we get a lot of high tides and flooding here. So her house was built up, but they had already fixed the part where it no longer flooded at where she was at. So she made apartments downstairs because she can no longer get up the stairs. She's 98 years old. And so we take her, and she's like, those buildings on the side, she's like, "You'll see." She's telling us how to get to her house. She's like, "Those are where my ladies stayed." And I'm like, "Excuse me?" It's like, I don't understand. Most of the time people, they just, when they're like that, they just talk, right? So she's like, "So you really don't know who I am?" I'm like, "No, ma'am, honestly, I do not know who you are." So, she's like, "Those apartments are where my ladies stayed." I'm like, "Okay." She's like, "My night ladies." And she's like, "I'm so-and-so. And she's like, "Look me up, Google me." So I Googled her, and she's like, "I am the first lady who ever had a brothel." Yeah, I think that's what the brothel in Charleston. And I was like, oh my God. So she gave us a tour of her house, and you could just smell how old the house was. A lot of those houses down there are haunted. But yeah, I've met some wonderful people, and I miss it sometimes, but it kills me. I mean, 911, and it is not what it is anymore. People call for a stump toe. It's just, anyway. So yeah, I've met some amazing people. The first fighter pilot that was in the Navy or Air Force, whatever branch they were in. Sorry, she was the very first fighter pilot, and she wrote a book. I met her. I mean, I've met some amazing people. Okay, so now we are done. I think it looks great. Okay, so now we're going to add some of our, and we're not going to use any hot glue on here. I would rather use these pipe cleaners, because the glue, it's stringy. But if I have to, I will, but I don't think I have to. I think with this being square, I can, I hope y'all enjoy my stories. Please comment on this video if you watch it and let me know if I need to tell stories or not. I'm just sitting here talking. Football's on. My game's already come on. Georgia beat South Carolina. Laundry day. So I'm just sitting here making a wreath. It's for my son and his fiance. They just don't know it yet. That's the problem with having a crafter. You get, your family's like, well, make me this, make me that. And I don't mind. I really don't. Okay, so we are, don't know that I want these sticks on here though. And I got me some scarecrows too. Aren't they cute? All right, let me do my sign first. I have my sign. All right, so this sign, again, Dollar Tree, love it. I love fall. But my my porch is so confused because I keep my 4th of July stuff up all year round. There's a lot of stuff I'll never take down. So I have my fall stuff out there mainly. I have my foliage above my door. Over here at my, I don't know if you see it, I have a front door. Well, that's my patio. So I already have foliage over it that my husband hits his head on. So now I'm gonna put this on there. My front door here is, I'm in an apartment, so it's a hallway. Nobody sees that, but my Amazon delivery guy, I need to make him a doormat. Hello, Mr. Amazon guy. Okay, so a lot of it's thin, but you can go back and add. I mean, you can see through it, but you can go back and add as much as you want. Tie some bows on it. There's just so much you can do. So let's try and get this tied on here. How am I going to do that? So we're just going to like stick it in the square behind all of the stuff we just worked very hard to put on. Oops, there we go. Okay. And then we're gonna flip it over. I like my pumpkin showing though. Be thankful. Flip it over. My cuckoo clock. Okay, then we're just gonna, sorry I can't see. All I'm doing is tying it on here. So all I'm doing is tying it. I don't want to glue it, so I'm just tying it on here. There's a little hole at the top of the pumpkin. I'm just putting the string. It has a string in it, but I'm not using that string. I'll show you in just a second. I'm not using that string. So I'm putting it through the hole, and I'm just using the pipe clamp. That way I can adjust it if I need to. And I'm just going to twist it on there. Okay. So I just have it kind of like twisted on there. And then of course we are going to position this however you want, actually. However you need to do that. And the good thing about this being square, you can stick it in the I don't even sound right. You can stick it in the middle, and there you go. Okay, like I said though, it kind of covers up the pumpkin. So what I may do is move it up some more. It kind of, like I said, but there's the You just have to work with it to keep it tight. But there's our wreath. Be thankful. Always, always. Always and always thankful every day. Okay, and then I said let me break off a little because I don't need this whole stick. Break it off and make it a small one, and then again I will tie it. Just don't know where I want to put it. Anyway, you just find your little spot, stick it. Now where you think it'll look cute. I think I'm gonna put one on side by side. And then you just tie him in here as well. Oh. Okay. And then of course, you know, you're gonna have to cover up do your bows again and all, but or rearrange them more or less. Again. Okay. And we're just tying him up in here. And that's why I say try and get the colors of the same color of ties that you're using to match. Okay. There's one. Isn't he cute? All right. So then I will, where's my other one? Try to get a him and a her, but these come in a pack. Oh, maybe it is a him and her. I don't know, hard to tell. And then we're just gonna put this one right across. And again, the good thing is you can move these around on this board here, and or this I can't talk now. Move it around. Where's my pipe cleaner? Come on now. Once you get it. This one is not cooperating. This one's being a little butt. Get up here. All right. Finally. Oh, you come out. All right. One of them has to be aggravating, don't they? I say that a lot. I need to stop saying that. My grandson will be like, all right. Oops. Because I babysit him every day, and be like, all right. He's too much. He's gonna be three in November. Okay, jeez, that made me fight. But here we go. Here's our little, that we made it together. I am proud. I'm happy. So please, if you watch this video and you want me to make something else, please comment on it. Please follow me, subscribe. I don't make a lot, but I try because it's fun and I like talking to y'all who don't talk back. But Hey, that's very good. And I don't have to worry about any people talking back or giving me nasty comments. That don't mean you got to leave me any, okay? All right, so are we going to do these? Are we doing these? Are we going to do these? Don't know yet. I don't think we're going to do these. If you think I should do these, leave me a comment. And then if everybody says yes, then I'll put them on there and post another picture. But in the meantime, here we go. Here's our final product. I love it. And the back part is easy to hang up because as you see, it's not a problem. So thank you for watching. Any more crafts that you need me to do? I do everything. Sublimation. These little candles. They're so cute. I make these wristlets. These are actually, I gotta go deliver these today. But yeah, so if you candles, tumblers, man, so much. These are those glass can things. So those. So yeah, anything, just let me know. Thanks for watching, and y'all have a great Saturday.